Hey folks, Oliver White of Ground-Based Space here, and today we're going to be having a look at the 21st of September until the 27th of September 2020. So without any further ado, let's jump straight into it and have a look at last week in space. The week started with the European Space Agency signing a €300 million deal with Airbus Defence and Space to develop an ice monitoring satellite for the EU's Earth-observing Copernicus programme. On September 22nd, we saw SpaceX's Starship SN 7.1 purposely destroyed during a pressure test to failure at SpaceX's Boca Chica facility. The pressure test was performed with the intention of taking the stainless steel hardware to bursting point, with the data from the test being used to help SpaceX understand the limits of the new Starship design. Also on the 22nd of September, the International Space Station controllers fired thrusters on the docked Roscosmos Progress cargo spacecraft, number MS-15, in a bid to avoid a potential collision with a piece of space debris. The ISS crew, NASA astronaut Chris Cassidy and Russian cosmonauts Anatoly Ivanshin and Ivan Wagner, sheltered in the Russian section of the space station to make sure they were near the Soyuz spacecraft should an emergency have arisen. 6 minutes after the thruster firing, NASA Administrator Jim Bridenstine tweeted, "Maneuver burn complete. The astronauts are coming out of safe haven." Space debris is becoming an increasing problem in Earth orbit, and in my opinion, enough isn't really being done to deal with it. There are several companies and organisations working on ideas, with companies like Astroscale working on solutions to both clear current space debris and working on end-of-life services for new satellites that will mean no debris is left behind by them. I don't currently have a set time for it, but I am planning to eventually do a video about Astroscale and what they do, so keep watching this space if that is something that interests you. On the 24th of September, it was announced by NASA that Cygnus NG-14 SS Kalpana Chawla will be carrying 10 bottles of face cream by Estee Lauder that will be photographed in the cupola of the International Space Station. On September 25th, NASA announced a delay to their Dragonfly mission to Saturn's moon Titan by 1 year, now launching in 2027. In a statement from NASA, they explained that the budget constraints due to COVID-19 are the reason for the delay, and that the mission and its Dragonfly probe will not be affected in any way as a result of this delay. Launch startup High Impulse successfully tested their hybrid rocket motor at the German Space Agency's Lampoldshausen facility. The hybrid rocket motor will be powered by a paraffin-based fuel and liquid oxygen. High Impulse are a German company currently developing a 3-stage launch vehicle called SL-1 that will carry payloads up to 500 kilograms to sun-synchronous orbits. China launched a Long March 4B in an unexpected and somewhat secret launch on the 26th of September. The rocket carried satellites HJ-2A and HJ-2B. The two satellites are environmental monitoring satellites and have been placed in orbit to replace the 2008 launched HJ-1A and HJ-1B. And that secret launch from China wraps up last week in space. There was meant to be a couple more launches ending the week, but unfortunately those didn't happen due to weather and a couple of other things. But looks like they'll be happening this week, so keep an eye on next week's episode of Last Week in Space for news on those. Okay guys, so thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Be sure to check us out on Facebook for content that you won't find here, just at Ground-Based Space. I've been Oliver White of Ground-Based Space. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And remember, keep looking up at the stars, because who knows, one day we might just meet each other up there. Take care guys.